Have you ever wondered why your body doesn't respond the way your heart still desires, especially after 60? It's a quiet struggle many men experience but rarely speak about openly. Imagine this. Your heart still races when you see the person you love, but somehow your body doesn't follow suit, leaving you frustrated, disappointed, and silently questioning your own worth. But what if I told you there's a clear, practical, and entirely natural solution to this challenge? Without medication, without complicated treatments, just simple techniques proven to restore vitality and confidence, regardless of your age. Thousands of men worldwide have already discovered this secret. Today, you'll learn exactly how to join them. You might feel alone, but trust me, you're not.
You are not alone.
Let's begin by exploring the unseen barriers that silently sabotage your intimate connections. Understanding these barriers is the first step toward reclaiming the closeness and excitement you deserve. Barrier number 1, chronic stress creeping into the bedroom. Stress doesn't just end when you leave the office. It often follows you home, haunting your thoughts and hijacking moments meant for intimacy and relaxation. Perhaps you found yourself lying awake at night, mentally replaying work issues or financial concerns, unable to fully let go and connect with your partner. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. Stress triggers cortisol, a hormone that suppresses your body's natural systems, particularly those critical to intimacy. You might have tried ignoring this, assuming it's just part of getting older, but it's not. You have the power to stop stress at the door. Consider developing a nightly relaxation ritual, simple breathing exercises, calming music, or even sharing a quiet moment with your partner over a cup of herbal tea or a small glass of wine. Just 5 minutes of intentional relaxation before bedtime can signal your body to shift gears from anxiety to intimacy. Let me share a story about John, a 65-year-old retired engineer from Boston. John was the kind of man who never let stress visibly affect him, at least not in public. Yet privately, it was a different story. After retirement, worries about finances, family, and future weighed heavily on him, affecting his intimacy with his wife. Feeling distant, disconnected, and frustrated, he thought perhaps age had simply caught up with him. That changed when John began practicing nightly breathing exercises and soft music therapy. Within weeks, his mindset shifted, stress diminished, and intimacy returned, stronger than ever. John reclaimed his confidence, and more importantly, the connection he had feared was lost. Could John's story be your story too? Barrier number 2, emotional disconnection from your partner. Over years, couples often lose the small yet meaningful gestures that keep romance alive. Holding hands becomes rare, conversations superficial, and genuine eye contact infrequent. Slowly but surely, emotional distance translates into physical distance. It becomes awkward to express affection, let alone passion. But reconnecting emotionally is simpler than you might think. Try this tonight. Take your partner's hand without reason. Look into their eyes, genuinely and deeply, and say something sincerely appreciative, maybe something you've not expressed in a long time. It may sound trivial, but such moments reignite intimacy quicker than you realize. Many couples find that a single gesture of sincere affection can erase months, even years, of emotional distance. Consider the experience of Robert, a 67-year-old veteran from Florida. Married for over 40 years, he and his wife gradually drifted apart emotionally. Robert believed their best years were behind them until one evening, encouraged by a friend, he spontaneously took his wife's hand and said, "I'm grateful for every moment we've shared." It opened a floodgate of emotions for both, rekindling the passion and closeness they thought was long gone. Isn't it worth trying to rediscover your emotional connection tonight? Barrier number 3, losing faith in yourself. As years pass, many men internalize the false belief that age inherently means decline. They convince themselves their best days are behind them. But nothing could be further from the truth. Your body may change, but your ability to feel passion and share intimacy never expires. Confidence isn't age-dependent, it's mindset-dependent. Meet Michael, 72, living in New York. After a lifetime of confidence and success, retirement had shaken his self-esteem. Michael started avoiding intimacy, fearing disappointment. Yet, after learning simple affirmations and engaging in modest daily exercise, his mindset dramatically shifted. "I'm not done yet," Michael proudly declares today. "Every morning, I remind myself I'm still capable, still passionate, still alive." His renewed mindset transformed not only his confidence, but also his marriage. Imagine reclaiming your own self-belief in a similar manner. What difference could it make for you? These three barriers, chronic stress, emotional disconnection, and loss of self-belief, are powerful but completely manageable. Awareness is your first victory. Action is your second. Now, armed with this knowledge, you have the tools to begin dismantling these barriers immediately. Remember, age doesn't define your potential. It's never too late to reclaim your intimacy, confidence, and joy. The next steps you're about to discover will make that clearer than ever. Your journey toward renewed passion and vitality begins now. Are you ready to reclaim the life you truly deserve? If you're still wondering where your vitality went and whether it's possible to feel energized and confident again, the answer lies within a single word: testosterone. This isn't just a hormone, it's the foundation of your drive, energy, strength, confidence, and intimate response. But here's the good news. Even after 60, your body still holds the remarkable potential to reignite natural testosterone levels if you know how to awaken it. And you're about to learn exactly how. Let's begin with the most powerful tool available to you right now: movement. Not just any exercise, but targeted, hormone-activating routines designed to stimulate testosterone production deep within your body. The secret? Focus on your lower body. Roughly 70% of your muscle mass resides below your waist, and when you activate those muscles through simple strength-based movements, your body gets a very clear signal. It's time to grow, to energize, and to restore hormonal balance. Start with squats. You don't need a gym, no special equipment, just your body in a few minutes a day. Lower slowly, keep your back straight, and rise with intention. Squats not only strengthen your thighs and glutes, they directly encourage your body to release testosterone. Within 2 weeks of consistent effort, many men report noticeable changes in posture, stability, and even sexual confidence. Follow that with push-ups, an upper body staple that stretches your chest, shoulders, and core. It opens the chest, strengthens the arms, and sends another signal to your nervous system. I'm here, I'm active, I'm rebuilding. Aim for 10 reps to start. You're not competing with your younger self. You're reclaiming your present strength. Now let's talk about a lesser known but critical movement: the bridge exercise. Lying on your back, knees bent, lift your hips slowly while engaging your glutes. This move boosts pelvic circulation and directly improves stamina, blood flow, and responsiveness. As you raise your hips, gently contract your pelvic floor like you're trying to stop urination midstream. That movement? That's Kegel training. It's the hidden gem of men's intimate health. When done regularly, Kegel exercises strengthen control, endurance, and even recovery. It's quiet training, but its impact is loud. And don't forget cardiovascular movement: light jogging, brisk walking, or cycling 3 times a week for just 30 minutes. Cardio supports heart health, enhances circulation, and lays the foundation for your body's natural hormone rhythms to realign. Even a daily walk at sunrise with deep breathing and sunlight on your skin becomes a medicine for vitality. That brings us to nutrition, your second powerhouse. Think of your plate not just as fuel, but as chemistry. What you eat tells your hormones what to do. Want testosterone to rise? Then feed it what it needs. Start with zinc, the mineral your body craves to produce testosterone. It's abundant in oysters, beef, and pumpkin seeds. If oysters sound fancy, remember that even frozen ones retain most of their nutrients and are easy to prepare. Add them to a simple broth or salad: delicious, functional, and hormone-friendly. Next, make space for vitamin D. It's not just for bones, it plays a direct role in hormonal balance. You'll find it in eggs, mushrooms, and salmon, but the best source is sunlight. Just 20 minutes a day of exposure on your arms or face can make a powerful difference. Let the morning sun become part of your healing ritual. Now let's talk about healthy fats, not the kind from processed food, but from avocados, nuts, and olive oil. These fats provide the raw material your body uses to synthesize hormones. No testosterone formula works without them. They're the foundation, the fuel, and the force behind everything else you are trying to achieve. Let me tell you about Alan, a 69-year-old teacher from Portland. He felt sluggish, unmotivated, and lost his appetite for intimacy. He decided to make 3 simple changes: daily squats, 2 servings of avocado per week, and 30 minutes of morning walks. 2 months later, Alan reported not only physical changes, stronger legs, better sleep, but emotional ones too. He felt engaged, positive, and most importantly, connected. These small changes are not miracles. They are systems your body has always responded at. You just stopped giving it the signals. Exercise, food, and sleep aren't just habits. They are the language your testosterone understands. When you speak that language clearly, your body listens and it responds. In the next part of this video, we'll go even deeper into the techniques you can use just minutes before bedtime to ignite confidence, presence, and intimacy. These aren't complex theories. They are practical, proven rituals you can begin tonight. Now that your body is reawakening and your energy is returning, it's time to shift focus to the moments that matter most, those quiet, intimate minutes before connection. For many men over 60, the challenge is no longer just about physical readiness, but about creating an environment where presence, anticipation, and confidence naturally rise. This is where rituals become essential. And no, we're not talking about rigid routines. We're talking about simple, powerful signals to your brain and body that tonight is different. Tonight you're ready. Let's begin with a strange-sounding but incredibly effective strategy. Hot cocoa 30 minutes before intimacy. Sounds indulgent, right? But dark chocolate is one of nature's most overlooked intimacy enhancers. The secret lies in 2 key compounds: phenylethylamine, PEA, and theobromine. PEA mimics the feeling of falling in love, increasing dopamine and creating that emotional spark. Meanwhile, theobromine relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and calming the nervous system. So how do you use this? Prepare a warm drink using unsweetened cocoa powder, ideally 70% or higher cacao content, with a splash of warm almond milk or water. Skip the sugar if you're managing blood sugar levels. Sip it slowly with intention, ideally in a calm, dimly lit space. Within 20 to 30 minutes, many men report feeling relaxed, focused, and mentally present. It's not magic, it's chemistry, and it works. Next up, the 3-minute pre-bed pump ritual. This is your body's ignition switch. Right before getting into bed, perform 3 short exercises in sequence. 1. Bridge lift with Kegel activation. Lie on your back, feet flat. Raise your hips slowly and contract your pelvic floor muscles as if trying to stop urination midstream. Hold for 5 seconds, lower, and repeat 10 times. This stimulates blood flow directly to the pelvic area and wakes up the nervous system. 2. Push-ups. Do 15 to 20 reps. No, not for your muscles, but to increase overall circulation and give your brain a jolt of confidence. Think of it like athletes doing a pre-game warm-up. You're telling your body, let's go. 3. Deep belly breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this for 1 minute to calm your nervous system and center your mind. This short routine isn't about exertion, it's about signaling your body and mind that intimacy is not only possible, but already happening. Many men report immediate increases in blood flow, mental clarity, and emotional connection simply from this ritual. But the body is just one part of the equation. To deepen connection, you need to engage the senses not just for you, but for your partner. This is where emotional and sensory foreplay becomes a game changer. I call it the sixth sense method. And it taps into far more than just touch. 1. Sight. Eye contact is a powerful form of connection. Don't overlook it. A quiet gaze held for 3 seconds can speak louder than words. 2. Sound. Your voice is music. A gentle whisper near the ear, even just to say you're beautiful, can dissolve tension instantly. 3. Scent. Use a subtle cologne or essential oil. Lavender or sandalwood work well. Our sense of smell is deeply tied to memory and arousal. 4. Touch. Think light, lingering, and almost teasing. Use your fingertips as if discovering new terrain. Slow is always better. 5. Taste. Share a piece of dark chocolate, a grape, or a favorite fruit. Taste is primal, and when shared, it becomes intimate. 6. Emotion. This is the final, most important layer. Speak from your heart. I'm grateful to be here with you. I feel close to you tonight. These simple, honest words create safety and warmth. One man, 70-year-old Raymond from California, shared that the greatest transformation in his relationship didn't come from performance. It came from these small, intentional gestures. I stopped trying to impress, he said, and started trying to connect. Everything changed after that. Remember, intimacy is not a performance. It's a presence. It's about slowing down, tuning in, and letting both bodies and both hearts respond naturally. These rituals are not about perfection. They're about preparation, presence, and practice. When you create space for connection, both physical and emotional, your partner will feel it. And more importantly, so will you. You've now seen the full path clearly laid out, practical, and entirely within reach. You've learned how to overcome the silent barriers of stress, emotional distance, and self-doubt. You've discovered how to reignite testosterone naturally through focused movement, nourishing foods, restful sleep, and emotional presence. And you've explored rituals that make intimacy not just possible, but deeply meaningful again. This isn't just about the bedroom. It's about the man you are when you feel strong, clear, and deeply connected to your partner. Because when you reclaim that part of yourself, everything shifts: your mood, your relationships, even your sense of purpose. Now it's time to act. Not tomorrow, not someday, tonight. Choose one step, one ritual, one moment of presence. Watch what happens, then build from there. If this video resonated with you, share it with a friend, a brother, or your partner. These conversations matter. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next video will guide you even deeper into specific hormone-boosting habits tailored for men over 60. Remember, age may change your body, but it never diminishes your worth, your capacity to love, or your right to be loved fully. Your story is still being written, and tonight might just be the chapter where everything changes.